What's happening, everybody? Suburban Hiker checking in on day 13 of my 500-mile walk. Quick look at the map of the park. Here's this area. I'm not going to hike that area today. I'm going to come over and do these trails here. All these trails combined are just over 2 miles, I believe. I didn't totally do the math, but we have 0.55 mile, 0.66 mile, 0.32, 0.35, 0.39, and of course I'm parked. Where am I parked at? I'm parked over here, so I'm gonna hike over this way and I'm gonna do all these trails. So it's just over 2 miles. Map of my walk shows 0 distance, 0 duration. Let's get this started. Today is Saturday, April 6th, 2019, and this is mile number 41. Heck yeah! Before I go any further, allow me to remind you to please subscribe to the channel and ring the bell to get notifications to keep up to date with these uploads. And don't forget to leave some comments, ask some questions, and click like. We can do that too. Do all of those things. If everybody does all of those things, I will have a very successful channel. I'm already about a half a mile into the first mile, or mile number 41, first mile for the walk today. I wanted to wait until I got out of the wind. It's a little breezy walking across those open fields to get to this section. And of course the microphone picks that up, and I know it's hard to listen to that. It's hard to listen to it when I edit it. It's hard to listen to it when I watch other people's videos. It just gets annoying. A little breeze now and then, I can tolerate that, but well, after 20 minutes, it gets to be a bit much. It's right around 6 o'clock in the evening. I know it's a late start to the day for me. Super busy today. I say that every day though, but I was busy. It's the first nice day of the year. It's like 65 degrees out right now, and the sun is coming and going. So I did the same thing most Americans do on the first nice day of the year. Yard work. And I have lots of yard work to do. I didn't get it all done today. I didn't even get a quarter of it done today. I did what I could. Of course, my girlfriend helped me. She and I both did it. We're out there for quite a few hours. There were 2 main goals for today, working out in the yard. And I think there's a lot of you that will understand this when I say we have 2 dogs. The first nice day of spring, I'm pretty sure you know what we did. We cleaned poop out of the yard. Lots and lots of poop. Man, you guys hear those sirens? Lots of sirens. There must be something intense going on not too far from here. For the record, I'm at St. Patrick's County Park in South Bend, Indiana. If you're not familiar with the park, I suggest you Google it and do some research. It's a fantastic park, and if you're ever in the area, you should come to it. And of course, when I say lots of poop, it wasn't so bad. And we only had, I think, three grocery bags full of it. We used to have 7, 8 bags when we cleaned up after our other dogs, Chaz and Stella. Chaz was a 90-pound shepherd, and Stella was probably a 50-pound golden retriever. Basically, once it gets cold out, I stop doing yard work. And it starts getting cold around October, in South Bend. And I'm not doing a whole lot of yard work until spring, which is about 5 months later. So that's 5 months of poo. Of course, our dogs now, Charlie, he's a 90-pound black lab, and Abby is about a 45-pound shepherdish puppy. Not really a puppy, she's older than Charlie, but they are our dogs, and as such, also our responsibility to clean up after. I'm guessing the reason there really wasn't that much, 3 bags, is because we had a really wet Christmas. A lot of rain from January to today. Not so much snow, a lot of rain and wet. So I'm guessing a lot of the poop decomposed on its own, which makes cleaning it up a lot easier. And of course we have a birch tree, and anybody who has a birch tree can tell you there are a lot of sticks falling out of that thing constantly. Matter of fact, I might make a bonus reel for this video and have a campfire tonight burning all the sticks from that tree. 5 months worth of sticks. And then of course raking up all the leaves. Didn't mind doing the yard work. It's fantastic. Oh, bunny rabbit. Cool. It's a fantastic day outside. Lots to do. I was supposed to work on the garage door. My garage door's acting up, and I'm not sure why. The cables on each end that roll it up, the one on the one side gets off track and comes loose at the top in the last foot of the door opening. So I got to figure that out. Figure out why that's loosening up and fix that. But I didn't get to it today. I didn't get to trim any of the bushes. The bushes alone are gonna be a 7-hour chore. But if you want nice things, I guess you have to put in the effort. We're getting close to the end of mile number 1. I'm at 0.99. I didn't think I was gonna make it out to a hike today. I just got busy. I got sidetracked doing all that work. I'm just gonna register here real quick.
Total distance 1 mile. Total time 21 minutes and 57 seconds. Split pace 21 minutes 56 seconds per mile.
There you go. That's the end of mile number 41. That leaves me with 459 more miles. "41 miles is a pretty good number of miles to walk in 13 days, especially when you're busy. I mean, yeah, you can walk 41 miles pretty quick if you don't have anything else to do. But I got lots to do. So, 41 miles. 459 more to go. Heck yeah. Anyways, back to that yard work and being outside, because, you know, it was a great day to be outside. As a matter of fact, it's still a great day to be outside, and that's why I hurried up and jumped over here to the county park and get some trail hiking in. So nice that I'm wearing a t-shirt today, no hat, and I'm wearing shorts. Can you see that? Where are they? Let's see this. What? Shorts for the first time this year. Look at that. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Heck yeah. Although I'm not wearing sandals. Not quite warm enough for sandals for me. It's 65 degrees. But I just didn't feel like getting out here. It's ground's a little wetter than I care for it to be to walk in sandals for the first time this year. I don't much care for cold toes. But it is a great night. Sun's going down, falling behind a cloud now. I think it'll be a perfect night for a campfire out there in the fire pit, especially now that I got all the dog poop cleaned up. I don't have to worry about stepping on that in the dark. And the sticks. Some of those sticks were big enough to call branches. It'd probably trip me if I stepped on it in the dark. I did consider just walking a few miles in my subdivision today, this evening, but there were a lot of people out. A lot of dogs out too. A lot of dog walkers. A lot of people love dogs. I'm one of them. Dogs are amazing. But with that many people out walking about and their dogs and the kids out playing and all that good stuff, I didn't feel like walking through the neighborhood. So, quick little trip in the car, and here I am. I'm also trying mightily to shorten up the length on these videos. Let me know if you would prefer a shorter video with less chatting, because I can chat. I know this. I have a brain full of data. That's what I do. I collect data. It's one of my favorite things to do. That's how I start my day. As a matter of fact, I collect data every day, all day. Perfect start to a day for me is when I wake up and I'm drinking a pot of coffee and I'm reading the internet. I like to use the internet to collect knowledge that might be useful to me. I mean, okay, yeah, I see my share of memes and watch my share of fail videos. I mean, who doesn't like watching people get hit in the head with a basketball or something? You know, people falling down, that's funny every time. But generally, I'm trying to learn stuff. You could say I have an analytical mindset. I collect data. It's data in, data out. I don't retain it all. I mean, it's not like I have a photographic memory or anything, but I do retain a lot of data. I'm just reading. It keeps my brain occupied. It goes really, my brain runs pretty rampant. I can, I will get sidetracked real easy if I don't concentrate on staying focused. I think I'm going to have to research a good camera holder that'll help keep me from jiggling this camera around. I mean, I know there are stabilization mechanisms within the camera itself, but I don't know how to use them just yet. I'm learning so much of this on the fly, which is fine by me. I like to progress. There's going to be a natural progression, I think, to all these videos that'll be fun to watch and see how these videos develop over time. I think the natural progression of these videos will be they'll be slightly more animated, or at least I will. And of course, I want to get farther away from the house and into different settings. That's a big part of my plan. When I started this series of videos, the 500-mile walk, I just wanted to document me walking for 500 miles, but I also thought it would be important for me to share information with you, who I am, my background, that kind of stuff, as well as deliver some interesting data and information. A little bit of fur on the ground there. Let me take a look at this and see what we might have. I was in this park the other day, or the park just north of it. Oops, sorry, am I getting out of camera? And Bertrand Park. I think that video was 3, maybe 4 videos ago. But I was at Bertrand Park and saw fur on the ground. And then maybe 20 foot away, there was a long dead carcass. Looked like it would to be a deer. More fur. And dog poop. Hey, real quick, while I'm thinking about it, dog poop. If you are a dog owner and you take your dogs out walking, clean up after them. You can get, other animals can get really sick from coming into contact with that stuff. And especially, I'm even gonna stop walking to say this. If you're walking in a subdivision and your dog craps on my sidewalk, pick it up, please. Pick it up. I don't want to clean up after you. I don't even want to clean up after my dogs, let alone clean up after your dogs. So there you go. Clean up after your pets as best you can and be done with it. And if you're in my subdivision, I know when I'm walking my dogs, I carry bags and I pick up after them, and I will walk up through someone's driveway and put the bag in their trash can, because I'm not going to carry it. And you can do the same. Put it in my trash can. I would much rather have you clean up after your dog and throw his poop in my trash can than for you to not clean up after him. So there you go. Clean up after your dogs. Where was I? Okay, I don't remember where I was, but I think I was talking about the natural progression of these videos, and I think that I was talking about animal trails. No, I was not talking about animal trails. I was talking about shortening up the videos, the amount of data that I'm trying to share, pertinent information, and background story to the environment I'm walking in. Stick with me. I'll find where I was at. I'm retracing my steps. And then I was mentioning of expanding the surroundings with which I'm hiking in the beginning of the videos. Okay, I don't know where I was at, so I'll just get back into where I think I might have been. But I was talking about the beginning of this video series, and just documenting my hiking. And I do want to get into bigger hikes, longer hikes, overnight hikes, full-on backpacking. Before this 500 miles up, I should be able to get some of those in, especially when the granddaughter finishes up school for the year. I should be able to get away from the house for some time over the weekends and whatnot. Man, there are a lot of animal trails out here that are really cool to see where they go and how they diverge through the park. Anyways, so yeah, you know, sometimes I'll be walking in my subdivision. There'll be times I'm going to be downtown South Bend. And I'm going to try, though, to be hiking on trails and in the woods more. I even want to get into some trail-less woods and do some stuff of that nature. Although I think those would be for a different series of videos. I want to have more than just the 500-mile walk. I also want to make videos where I'm doing cool stuff out in the woods. Maybe not even out in the woods. I'll do some cool stuff in my backyard. Maybe I'll come to your backyard and do something cool. Got a tree, I got a chainsaw. We'll see how quick we can make it fall. See how close we can get to your house without hitting it. You know, on the topic of my seriousness that has been portrayed thus far in the videos, I do have a very serious side. I think maybe that's why I get so goofy in real life, is that it helps relieve the tension of my intense side. That might be it. Maybe that's why I'm so damn goofy. Anyways, some more of the video ideas I have. I want to put together I'm probably going to put together a video of my dogs so that you guys will know what I'm talking about when I say I have unruly dogs. They ill-behaved. Of course, all dogs can be. Maybe you guys can put together videos of your dogs or link me up to them. Drop it in the comments down below. Let me know where I can find a video of your dogs. I'll come look at it. Yeah, that's right. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. We are closing in on the end of mile 2. I am at 1.94. I'm going to hold this phone nearby. Here in the last couple days, I'm sure you noticed, if you've seen those videos, that I've missed the mile markings. I like to document each mile so that you guys are keeping up with me. If you don't think I need to do that, let me know in the comments. I will stop announcing every mile. I don't need to do that. But I think it's cool. But, you know, don't need to.
Total distance 2.01 miles. Total time 44 minutes and 25 seconds. Split pace 22 minutes 19 seconds per mile.
There you go. Mile number 2 down for the day, which happens to be mile number 42, leaving me with 458 more miles to go out of 500. Heck yeah! Well, it's getting close to 7 o'clock in the evening, 6:49. The sun's starting to go down, shadows are getting a little longer. This is the trail we're heading down. For those of you following along at home, this is the trail name on this one is trail number 11. If you go to the St. Joe County Parks website, just Google St. Patrick's Park and you'll find it. They have a map of the park, PDF file format, that you can find online on their website. And you can find all the trails they have, and you can see where trail number 11 is and where it goes. It's laid out in a way that the trails that we're on today are laid out such that if you keep turning left throughout the entire trip, you will end up back where you started. And at the same time, I think you are also covering every trail out here, which is pretty cool. I'll be sure to let you know the final mileage of how far these loops were, and according to my map, my walk app. That way we'll know. I will suggest that there seems to be a bit more road noise than usual out here today. I think the direction of the wind and the quality of the air, sound is traveling more. And of course, it's a nice day, so more people are out riding around. But I'll have to look at the map myself and see what road this section of the park sits on. The road noise isn't really a deterrent or a distraction. It's just something I'm noticing more than usual out here. Once the summer foliage grows in and gets nice and thick, you hear very, very little of that road noise. I'm not sure if the wind died down or not. I'm not feeling it. I'm not hearing it a whole lot, but it could be because of the wooded area. But even as I pass the open areas, I don't feel a whole lot of breeze, so perhaps it died down. Here's a touch of interesting data, or at least you might find it interesting. There was a story, I think 3 days ago, so that would have been April 3rd. There were eaglets born and hatched at this park, St. Patrick's County Park. they have eagles nesting here, and I didn't read the story. I read the headline and part of the tagline, but yeah, that's cool. They had eagles. Born in South Bend, Indiana. You know, looking at map my walk, I'm at 2.35 miles, and judging by where I think, ooh, I see deer. Hang on a second. Oh man, I do. Let me try and get this turned around. See if I can zoom in on them before they take off. Hang on. Okay. I can't see crap in this monitor. You guys see that over there at all? Oh man, this monitor is so difficult to see when the sun's on it. You see a white-tailed. Let me zoom out a little. Maybe we'll catch them moving. I don't know if you guys can see them or not. I have no idea. I can see me. My reflection is all I'm seeing. How cool. Well, how cool was that? I did not expect to see those deer today. I'm not sure I've ever actually seen the deer out here. As many times as I've been here, I see tracks all over, but I've never just sat around to watch the wildlife. I'm always out here hiking and walking. But of course I'm seeing a lot of rabbits right now too. They're hopping off the trail. I guess as we're reaching dusk, they're probably getting their dinner on. But anyways, like I was saying, if I went back entirely the way I came, I think I'd get close to 3 miles. As a matter of fact, I think I made that walk the other day. Maybe the last time I was here. But I don't know that I have time to track back the entire way I came, because I think the park closes at 7. I'm not sure. And it's almost 7. So I may need to get out of here. It'd be nice to get that 3rd mile if I had time, because I'm going to be close to it anyways. I don't know. Now I want to look for more animals. That was cool. Those were good-sized deer too. Well, I suppose I had better go on ahead and just get out of here. I'd hate to be the one keeping someone here later than they need to be just because I'm trying to get an extra half a mile or something. So I'm going to head right back to the car. Especially on a Saturday. Oh my gosh, how much would that suck? If you work a job and you're almost done for the day and time to go home, and some jackass keeps you waiting because he wants to reach some personal mile marker or something. So I'm gonna head back to the car and we'll see how far that stretch is. I think it would have been 3 miles for sure. But yeah, the breeze has died down considerably since when I got here. I'm back into the more open field-ish area as I make my way back to the car. There's much less breeze, so that's cool. I definitely want to find out what time they close here, because I am certain the wildlife gets more active as the day melts away and the night comes out. And it would be cool to be here when that happens. I'm pretty sure they close at 7 though. They do have a cabin here that you can rent, and that would allow you to be here and see what's going on. I have no idea what the rental fee on that is. I've not looked, but I'm certain you can find that on the website. While I'm thinking about it, another gentle reminder, subscribe to the channel. Follow along on my 500-mile walk. See what else I'm going to end up doing. Other videos that are related to hiking and being outdoors, but not actually a part of the 500-mile walk. Maybe I'll put together a video of me trying to hold the camera steady. You must forgive me for the camera tilting and angling off. I'm using a new method to hold the camera, and I'm not accustomed to it yet. It's causing the camera to dip-de-doo down. I mean, I can stand here and stare at the camera for the entire video, but then I can't see what's going on around me, and I like to know what's going on around me. Heck yeah. I'm almost to the car. I'm getting real close. A lot of people cutting out. I probably could have got that other half mile. There's still quite a few cars here. I think I'll stand here in a little bit of tree shade, as I am about 20 foot away from my car. And I will say that little hike was 2.80 miles. It would have been 3 had I gone back through the wooded area, or real close to 3. Next time I'll know. I'm gonna get out of here. Remember, like the video, leave some comments, ask some questions. Let me know what you guys are thinking, what you would like to see more of, what you would like to see less of. Let me know what you don't like about these videos, and I'll see what I can do to change that. Subscribe to the channel. Let some friends know about it. Ring the bell to get notifications. And let's all do what we can to make this a successful channel. Suburban Hiker. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you tomorrow.